welcome to a stream with me, Niki Jackson, the vintage artist, formerly. I'm now known as Niki Jackson Art. It's been a little while since I've done a Ustream, but I'm back, and I wanted to share with you these two new colouring books that I've got. I wanted to introduce some other fun art things on my my Ustream channel. So it's kind of good for warming up as well for me before I work on any painting. So I'm hoping later on to finish this painting called Daisy Meadow that I started. I put up a YouTube video of it as a speed paint and that went up yesterday. So you can catch it on my channel over there. And yeah, I'm just going to be finishing it off a bit later on, but I thought I'd warm up with doing some colouring in these colouring books. I'm quite a newbie to using markers, and I've just got myself some Spectrum Noir markers and some Copic Chows. So I'm going to have a play around with those in one of these today to get started. And thank you for joining me, and if you're watching the recording, thanks so much. This is recorded live on Ustream, and if anybody has time to pop in, I'll be talking to them as well during the show, and then I'll be uploading to YouTube later on. So first of all, let's show you these gorgeous colouring books. Now I think I did a stream not long ago showing one of my own colouring books, but I thought it'd be fun to get some others as well. And I like doing sort of girls and faces, so this seemed a really good one to pick. I found it on Amazon, and it's Enchanting Faces, Mermaids, Fairies and Fantasy pocket-sized colouring book, 50 portable pages, and it's by Hannah Lynn. So let's have a look inside. So it's got kind of like an index at the front which shows you sort of all the different ones, and they've all got names. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit for you. Just a second. Right. Let's see. There we go. Right. That's about as far as I can zoom in. I'll try and bring this down a bit. So yeah, so it's kind of like a index. It says in order of appearance, page 1 of 4 of Enchanted Faces. And they've got names like Moon Glow, Star Chasers, Alice Lost, Hilary, Autumn, Rochelle, Janessa. They've even got a Dee Dee, look at the bottom. So there's another few pages there as well. Oh look, heart on a sleeve, that's really cute. And this one here. And yeah, some really clever names. So the actual pictures are so gorgeous. I love all the line art, and I'm just sort of learning about doing ways of doing line art with inking and different line weights to give interest and make things look more 3D. So I'm excited to start colouring these, but I'll just show you quickly some of the images. They're so gorgeous. I love the hair. That's going to be one of my things that I'll enjoy colouring, as well as the eyes. And got like little flowers and pretty clothes on, and some of them have got animals in. I think that one's gorgeous. Big eyelashes. Some are on landscape and some are portrait. That one's got dragonfly on it. It's so pretty. So that's that. That's really, really lovely. So I'm going to put that to one side for a second and show you this one. This is Miss Ward, I don't know if that's how you say it, Shades of Kawaii, a cute colouring book, volume 2. So you know I love cute, anything cute, and this was something a bit different for me, of the cute characters and done in that sort of style. So I thought it would be fun. So it's got some fun facts about the author and illustrator there. And then it's got some really funky pages with all sort of characters all sort of mashed together and repeated. So that's really cool. So this one looks like it's got like little cupcakes and things on it, so that might be quite fun to play with. Right, they're like little pandas. This one's nice, got flowers on it, rainbows. Very busy looking pictures. Very cool. So these are going to be lots and lots of fun to work in. Thanks so much for those watching. Be really great if you introduce yourself in the chat if you're able to. That would be really cool. So I think I'm going to pick one of the girl ones to start colouring. I want to sort of give myself a bit of a warm up before I start working on my painting and finishing that off. There's not a huge amount to do on the painting, but since I just got these, it'd be really, really fun to have a go with them. So I'm going to set that one aside. Just zoom out again a bit. Right. It's getting a bit darker here now in the UK, so try to adjust my lighting as best I can. So let's go ahead and pick one of these gorgeous girls to colour. There was one near the back that I really like the look of. I wanted to do. That one's pretty cool. It's got like clouds and stars on. And probably won't colour the whole thing today because I want to get that painting finished, but be good to make a start at least. Oh, that one's pretty nice. Let's try that one. So, where should we start? I think I'm going to try and use my Prismacolor pencils on this as well. But I'll start off with markers and we'll see how we go. I mean, I'm pretty much playing around really in this. As I said, I'm new to doing markers, so let's just have some fun with it. So I think I'm going to start with a pink. Let me get a scrap piece of paper so I can test out the colours before I put them down. It would be really good if this was like ring bound so it was easier to hold down the page, but never mind. Right, and I think I'm going to get my colour chart as well. Let's put that there for a minute. I've got a couple of colour charts. I did the one from the Spectrum Noir website, and I've also done one sort of in a sketchbook, kind of just laying down colours and sort of putting them sort of together like that, which is really helpful, especially if you're on the go and you are using the sketchbook and you just need to flick through to the front and can see which ones you like. So I think I'm going to use that as a reference. Put those out the way. So I want a nice pink, I think, for her top. I might do pink and white and then a darker pink or something on there. So I think I'm going to go with Coral number 2. So that's CR2. Yeah, it's a really nice sort of pale pink. Hi Kaz, thank you so much for joining me. No worries, I really appreciate you being here. So just working on this girl just to sort of warm myself up before I work on my painting. So just going to do that really and sort of try and relax. I rushed home to do the stream. I haven't done any for a little while and I wanted to get back into it. I thought doing these colour pages will be really cool, and that reminds me I need to put some paper behind the pages so it doesn't bleed through. So yeah, this is kind of a good warm up for me before I start painting. So I'm just going to do a nice pretty pink for her top. This just reminds me of when I was a kid. I used to get those colouring books that they had a picture but it was made up of tons and tons of different tiny little shapes and you had to colour each one individually, and I used to sit there for hours doing that. Of course now we're learning all these different techniques so we can add in like shading and things, which is really cool. So I'm going to have a go at doing that. Be cool to add my coloured pencils as well, give it a bit more dimension. We'll see. Like I said, I'm just sort of playing around and learning at the moment, so we'll see where it takes us really. So what else? Just looking to see what colour I can use to shade a little bit. I guess I'll use the number 1. That seems quite a lot brighter, but I'll try that. It's all for fun anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If I make a mistake, I can learn from it, can't I? So it's just nice to be able to work with these pretty colours and do something different from painting. As much as I love it, it's nice to have a go at something new. They're really gorgeous colours. Go back in with the CR2 and try and kind of blend that in a bit. I'm not sure how great these Spectrum Noirs are for blending, but as I'm a newbie I can't really judge at the moment till I'm more experienced with them. I think I might use a bit of flesh colour on the spots and then a really pale one, and then go in with a bit of shading. So I'm going to go for FS7 and see how that comes out. It should be quite light. So I think I might do like a really bright pink for the frilly bit. I might start with a 5 and then go with a 6 of the coral colour. So that's really nice and bright. Kaz is saying that she used to have colouring books from Early Learning with a colour picture on the left and you copied on the right hand page with chunky crayons. Yeah, very nostalgic. Yeah, I think I used to use felt tip pens. I guess the more I sort of play around with these, I'll get to remember to do the right shading and highlights on the right areas and stuff, but I'm not going to worry too much about that today. I'm just going to try and have fun with it and just play around and not really put any rules on it. So that was CR5, so I'm going to go for CR6. So the good thing about these Spectrum Noirs is you can get quite a few colours for not, well, it depends I guess on your budget, but I mean they were a bit of a stretch. I had to get hubby to get them for my early birthday present, but I got 2 packs, so that was it was about 48 pens, so I got a nice big range for that. And you can just add to them. They do smaller sets, like 5 or 6, something like that, of certain colour families, so you can add to whatever you've got, or you could just collect them that way. You don't have to buy the bigger packs. It's certainly more affordable for me to do to get these than it was to go for the Copic sketch markers, and I've got a few of the Chows, and I will gradually get more of those, but to start off it's nice to have sort of a big selection of colours in a sort of more affordable brand. I guess this would be really cool to go in with my Prisma white coloured pencil and add in some highlights on there. I think I'll let that dry a bit and work on a different area. I might go in and do some flesh colours. I think I might start pale and sort of build up because I'm not too confident with this yet, so let's go for that F7 and just have a go. And I read that it's a good idea to not use markers for big areas, so I might just outline it a bit and then use some coloured pencils as well, perhaps. So I'm going to need to put some highlights. I might as well have the light source coming in from the left. I'll try and follow that a bit. When's my birthday? It's the 1st of May. Big arty birthday wish list. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I've got another pack of Spectrum Noirs on there. The now what was they called? All the packs have different names. I got the lights and the pastels, I think. It might be the brights one, I think I put on there. Amazon wish list, of course. And lots of other things. And as you probably know, I've got a toy review channel now as well on YouTube. It's called Niki's Toy Channel, so it's easy to remember. And so I'm getting into collecting sort of figures and yeah, mostly figures, blind bag figures, and the bigger ones. My Little Ponies are my favourites. So I'm collecting those. And so I've got some of those Simpsons from the Disney collection. They're on my birthday wish list, some little ones. think that'd be cool to have. And some of those Funko figures as well. I think I've got different pony ones of those on there. That would be cool. That's just really for fun. It's a hobby site really, and a little side venture really. Do I remember Polly Pocket? My ultimate favourite? Oh yeah, I do. I think I had one of the really tiny little ones. It was like a shell, and I think it had a heart gemstone on it, and you opened it up and it had a kind of little miniature house in there of the little dolly. I think that was the one I had. Well, I can say this is very therapeutic, so I can understand why the adult colouring books are such a big thing at the moment. And very relaxing. Yeah, they're really cute. I was a massive My Little Pony fan, and I had loads of them. I had the stable and loads of ponies, and I still love them, and I don't really know why. I think it's because they're so pretty, all the colours and the hair and everything. Because I'm not really a horsey person, so it's not that. So, but yeah, I love all the colours. So I've been collecting the blind bags at the moment and getting the little figures that way, which is really fun. Now we're going to get some of the sort of full-sized ponies. I've got one of the old generation Fluttershy's, but I'm not sure which generation it is. I need to get more up on my pony knowledge. But yeah, I'd like to get some more of the older ones and some of the new ones too. It'd be really cool. I could just sit here and do this the whole stream. But I will get to painting soon. I must get that other painting finished. I've been dragging my feet a bit with it. Not because I don't like it, but I don't know, I guess my creative attentions are turned elsewhere at the moment. Enjoying doing the videos and learning new techniques like these markers and inking and things has kind of distracted me. I always love learning new things, especially creative things. I've been seeing your creative pursuits, Kaz, on Facebook. I saw your sketching with ink pen the other day. That looked really cool with your watercolours. I got a couple of postcards from Kaz. She's just opened up an Etsy shop, and I think it's called Miss Banditwood on there, isn't it, on Etsy? And yeah, really beautiful. I love the floral ones that she does. So got a couple of those, and I'm going to have to figure out where I'm going to put them in my studio, because I'd like to put them on the wall somewhere. That'd be cool. Right. That's the first one. I'm going to go for FS4 next, and just build up these shadows. I'm trying to do it properly, but it's still fun. I guess for my own sake, for learning really, it's a good idea to try and think of where the shadows fall and that on here. Be interesting to see how my my own art develops if I do any of these to put up in my shop. It's a bit of a way off yet though, because I'm just starting out, so, but you never know, we shall see. I do love the way these markers go down, I guess because they're alcohol and not water based. Really beautiful colours, really strong, vibrant. I think the neighbour's chopping up wood. I don't know if you can hear his chainsaw going out of there, outside. And that's what that noise is, if you can hear it anyway. Now, where is my white pencil? I had these out the other day for doing a collab. Oh, there it is. And I hope to put that up on my vlog channel soon. I did a silly, fun collaboration with a friend from church, and he's a teenager, so his channel is full of boy-related silly videos. And he wanted to do a collab, so I thought it would be fun. So we've done one, an arty one. So hopefully I'll get to put that up soon. I'm just waiting for him to finish his side of the bargain. So it would be good to share with you. That was certainly an interesting challenge. They seem to be going well, down well, these the Prisma colour pencils on top of the Spectrum Noirs, so that's good. yeah, everybody go and see Kaz's shop on Etsy. It's Ms. MS Bandit Wood. She's got some gorgeous postcards on there and some other things, so check it out. Yeah, it's funny. Oh, you can't hear the chainsaw. Oh, good. I wondered what you meant for a minute. I thought you could hear me, but no, it's fine. I forgot about my cup of tea that I made. It's gone cold now. Oh well. I think I might just lay down some colour in the eyes. I want to go for blue. Now, am I going to go... I've got some gorgeous blues. I've got these lovely turquoisey ones and ice blue, green turquoise, and what else? Is that in there? Yeah. So... I think I'm going to do a combination of the green turquoise and the ice blue. So let's go for GT1. Now where is that in my collection? GT1. So that one's the darker one. So we've got the darker bits on the right hand side. So leave a little bit of an area for the lighter one. And IB1. I'm going to go in with a jade green coloured pencil and just add a bit of that. And a bit of my white pencil as well. Probably build that up with some darker ones as well, give it a bit more definition. Let's see. Got a nice aquamarine, so bring it down a bit. See if I can zoom in as I'm doing closer up bits. Let's see. That's as far as we can go. Move over a bit. Alright. So I'm going to use this aquamarine to go sort of around the edge. A bit there where there's a shadow. Just to give the eyes a bit more definition. I really love doing faces. As you've probably seen on my vlog channel, I've been doing colour pencil portraits a little bit. It's just so much fun. Take a long time, which is why I wouldn't ever do them for sale. but they're a good fun personal project. Coming along, it's coming along. So I guess I should leave it there and get on with some painting. So I shall stop it there. Put these bits away and then get on with this painting. They look so pretty, the markers, when you have them all in. I made some foam holders for them. You've probably seen pictures of them on Facebook. And they're just so pretty. Make me happy looking at them. Right, so I'm going to end the recording for YouTube, so stay with me and I will be back. If I disappear, I'm definitely coming back, so just wait for me, will you?